Come join me on a drive in one of my favorite neighborhoods. Hello again, it's Emily Cressey. Today we are touring one of my favorite neighborhoods. Jump in the car with me and let's go. So here we are driving around in Lakewood, and as you can see, they have done these really cool traffic circles that are just all over the place on the way back to the freeway. There's been a lot of money put into these roads recently, and what it does is it helps keep traffic moving while still giving some control to these intersections. So while it's the morning commute, for example, we just can have people flowing through here more easily, getting to work, and then the same thing on the reverse commute on the way home. And then yet it still allows for cross traffic to get through at a reasonable rate of speed. Studies show that these traffic circles put a lot more cars through the intersection in the same amount of time. Over here on the left, you'll see we're driving by the botanical gardens. Lakewood Gardens open to the public today, which is Saturday. So if you like gardening and having a place to come and be outside in nature, that's definitely something that you could be looking into. Again, we're in Lakewood where there are a lot of lakes. So the gravelly lake turnoff is just ahead. We're also by Stilicum Park. There are a lot of jogging trails and walking trails. You can hike through the park really close to Lake Louise, where we were back there initially, maybe 5 minutes from here. So just giving you an idea of what some of the properties are like, what driving through the neighborhood is like. You can see on the map there's a big lake off to our left, which we can't see right now. I just peeked it. Let's see if you guys can peek it as we drive by the gravelly lake. Bigger. Lake Louise is relatively smaller, so you're not going to have as much opportunity for motorboating around and that type of thing. There's not as many places to go. But you can do paddleboarding, canoeing, kayaking, fishing, all those types of things. And now here we are back to the freeway. We're going to get on the freeway and go north to North Tacoma, where we're going to pick up and do another home tour. Here we are in Tacoma. We just got off I-5 and we're getting on to 705, which is going to take us toward the city center. You can see the beautiful mountain views over there. You can see the orange cranes along the waterfront. Those are for unloading ships. This is an international port, the Port of Tacoma. It's one of the big employers in the area.
Keep right.
Along with the Port of Seattle, which is obviously in Seattle, where they have other ports and things. On our left is the Tacoma Dome. Is a big interior stadium. They could do a lot of concerts there and things like that. More cranes on the right. They kind of look like birds or dinosaurs. And then, ta-da! Here we come into downtown Tacoma. High rises, some skyscrapers, some water over there on the side. So we have the train station, we have the Tacoma Glass Museum, we have the courthouse, some modern apartment buildings over here. there's the train track. Trains and shipping go together. A lot of the cargo that comes in off of the ships likes to then be transported by train. Puget Sound here, so this is ocean water, salt water. We're on the coast, but we have the peninsula in between us and the open ocean. Old Town is a pretty desirable area. They've got a lot of proximity to water, waterfront, water view homes, that type of thing. Some very nice properties. You can see the mountains. That's west. We're pointing west toward the open ocean, which we can't see. We're blocked by the Olympic Peninsula. And here's Old Town. You can see how super cute it is. Little shops and businesses, things like that. And then there's the water right there. Little trees. It says Old Town. Tacoma started here on the little neighborhood flags that they have on these old-timey lamp posts. Little statue art there of fishermen. Got a big fish and his wife says, "Oh honey, good job." There's the park. And then we're going up a hill here. You can see how we're climbing pretty steeply. For you Midwesterners, you might not be used to big hills like this, but this is pretty par for the course in this area. And what it does gives everybody a nice good view of the water. So it's kind of like stadium seating for waterfront homes, which is so nice. So we're getting out of the business district and more into like the old residential stuff here. Fancy, big, boxy, older homes. Nice sized lots. Look at that grassy front yard. Sidewalk with the lawn in front. Definitely one of the nicer parts of Tacoma here. Look at that orange one, so pretty. Cherry trees blooming just a little past their best week here. We went last week to the University of Washington where they have a whole bunch of cherry trees that were given as a gift from Japan, and they all bloom spectacularly, typically around March, and it's fun to go take a look at them. Everyone in Seattle comes out, takes pictures, takes selfies in and around all these trees. So they're definitely a treasured item here, and it's fun to see them planted en masse and kind of blooming. Wow, look at that. That was an amazing, fully painted Victorian. We'll have to go back and take a look at that. That was gorgeous. Fun older houses across the corner here. Something sold right there. A blue one maybe. Got all of our daffodils blooming. Spring is sprung. Nice one here, craftsman style home. Coming out of Old Town, this is the amazing view. You can see all the water. This is that hill that I was commenting. You go up the hill, but then you get a view. So you can see the ships, you can see the containers. Everything. Really fun, really nice, clean streets. I mean, expensive homes with a view like this. Look, oh my goodness! This is amazing. saw all this coming in, but this is the main drag here, of course. There's a mural that's gotten a little faded out, unfortunately. A big dock. Silver Cloud Inn out on the water. Just little shops, wine stores, dentists, law offices. Edward Jones Investments. Insurance. The stuff you'd expect. Gateway Park is here. So, and then we go back down by the tracks, which we got before.